Each of us has a longing in our hearts for freedom. God has placed this longing there as a way of drawing us back to Him, to seek Him. It is God's will that we be free. But freedom doesn't come cheaply. And we must be careful that we don't misinterpret or accept false ideas of what freedom is. If we look at the early 20th century in Russia, the Russian people's sense and longing for freedom was manipulated by outsiders. They were sold a false idea of freedom that led to the tragedy of the martyrdom of the Tsar and his family. Ideas of freedom can be misused. False freedoms can be offered and lead us astray. The world will tell us that freedom is the ability to fulfill every wish and desire and fulfill ourselves. But the promptings, the inner longings can very often be passions, base desires. They can enslave us. St. Gregory Palamas says we should think of the farmer in the field. Unless he toils, unless he struggles, nothing will grow. We too must toil and struggle to produce spiritual fruit in our heart. Nothing will grow within us unless we toil, unless we take on some small level of ascetic attempts. Struggle, fast, repent, deny ourselves. St. Gregory Palamas says, since man's fall from Eden, it has been our lot to toil and struggle. But we have the choice. Do we toil and struggle for material, earthly things? For comforts, for pleasures? Or do we toil and struggle for the fruit of the soul, the eternal fruit? For salvation, for freedom? So let each of us always remember that Christ gives Himself again and again in the Eucharist, offers Himself to us, that He may unite, the eternal Logos will unite Himself with us bodily and within the soul. But we cannot accept Him fully and embrace this union unless we have repented, unless we have begun to address our slavery. Christ offers us life through His resurrection, but we deny ourselves the opportunity to receive this resurrection, the fullness of His blessings, so long as we choose enslavement. We must free ourselves because Christ offers to unite Himself bodily and spiritually. What we do with the body matters. It matters spiritually for our salvation. A little fasting, a little self-denial, these things will help us grow in discipline. Let us remember St. Gregory Palamas encourages us, struggle, toil, inwardly, spiritually, so that we all, in freedom, may receive the fullness of God's blessings.